Hello friends, my name is Anil Kumar Nirmal. I would be your coach throughout this video. Today's our agenda is to discuss about the stress. Stress plays a very important role in our life when we took that our mind and body behaves differently, and we will discuss this on based on two studies which has been done in the past. One first study is the done by the Wisconsin University, and second study is done by the Gallup Study Center in 2006 and 2007. So also will include some part of the book called The Upside of Stress, which is written by the Kelly McGonigal, and which is a psychologist in the Stanford University. So, what is stress? Stress is generally about the fight and the flight mode. Fight, you are fighting to the situation, and the flight, you are running away from the situation. So, stress is generally based on these two aspects. There is one other term called pressure. Pressure is about the achieving the end result when a task is given to you, and in between what is happening to your mind and body inside the hormones releases is called the stress. So region of stress could be the high job pressure, a very minimal target of kind of paying a electricity bill. This would also create a stress, or a movie which you are looking at the theater, and there is some situation which create a stress in your mind. So first study will take from the Wisconsin Madison University, which is done in 2013. There were the study for that particular study. What they did, they took some rats, and they kept those rats in a immobilized situation, and to study what is their behavior and what kind of level or hormones are happening or releasing in their body. So this study has happened for 3 days, then sample of 3 weeks, and then sample of near about 1 month or 3 months. So these samples were taken, and after taking this sample, the researchers were they surprised. There was a hormone called cortisol which has been released in their body, which is also the equivalent amount of cortisol has been released in the human body also when they are kept in that particular situation. The cortisol is a hormone which helps in the learning of brain cells. Once it releases, it helps a human mind to learn something new. Also, it is related with the reward and the recognitions. So, this is the first study. Second study is based on the Gallup study 2006 and 7. The study is conducted on the 1.25 lakh people across the world. This study has, after taking this study, researchers has found the stress level of the people of the different country. So maximum stress which is recorded in the Philippines, that was the 67%. Then USA, that was the 47%. So this level of stress suggested that the when the stress is more in that particular country, they have related it with the development of the country, and the lowest level of stress in all the countries in the sample study was Mauritania, which was 5%. So after taking entire the data, researchers were surprised that the countries which having less stress and which were in the bottom of the table from down to up, if the countries which having low level stress and the countries who are from upside to downside, they have found that the countries which having the high stress level having the long life, high GDP growth, and longevity of their people, means their people having the long life, when the countries which having the low levels of stress, they are poor. In that particular country there was a lots of hunger, in that particular country there was a violence and the corruption. So these things were there. It is called the stress paradox. The researchers are telling it as a stress paradox. So, a happy life having some stress, but a stressful life cannot guarantee, or a stressful life you can't predict that it would be a free of happiness. Happy life having stress, but stress free life can't guarantee happiness. This could be the because of this paradox. Gallup study 2006 and 2007. It was a very important study. Now, in if you take some examples like a person who get retired, worldwide this data has been taken, and the 40% people who are retired feeling stress, or this situation after stress is the depression. Now, by taking all these two examples, we have learned about the stress. Now, the study also showing that, which I hid intentionally when I was discussing these two studies, that there are two part of stress. Part number one, if you are taking stress as a positive, and part 2, if you are taking a stress as a negative. If you are taking a stress as a positive, it will give a positive effect in your body. For example, when you are stressed, there is a cortisol which gets released in your body in response to the stress, and after that there are two more hormones get released. One is the dopamine and second is the adrenaline. Adrenaline increases the blood pressure in your body and high heart rate, while the dopamine is related with the reward and the recognition. So if you are taking stress as a positive part of your life, then it will help you in your long life. It will help you in your development and the growth, because it will motivate you, because it related to this particular hormones is related to the reward and recognition. If you take it as a negative part, and if you feel this is a burden on your body, then it will never help you. It will even increase the high blood pressure and the increasing heart rate, and in turn there could be the cardiac problem in your body. So now, uh, in the final summary, I would say uh, stress could be taken in a positive aspect, which can help in longevity of your life. And there was one more example, is that average person life, if you compare with average person life, the people who smoke cigarettes having 4 year lesser life, and having the people who take the stress having 7 years longer life than average people. So uh, even the people who are doing exercise having the longer life of about 4 years than the people averagely living. So now stress cycle, if you discuss the positive behavior, the decreased stress level, the improve the mood and the beneficial thoughts and the relaxing and the self talk, if you are doing with you, you can reduce the stress level, right? So thank you so much for watching the video. Have a nice time. This video is made to give insight of the stress, and I'm just going to present this video in a one of the bigger corporate, and before that I thought, let me uh, just make a video of this and the upload. Thank you so much. If you like the video, kindly subscribe the channel. Thank you.